Hello, I'm Philip Stoten. I'm here at Productronica 2019 on the Scoop Studio, and I'm joined by Harald Eppinger from Koh Young. Harold, always a pleasure to chat, always a pleasure to catch up. You have your fingers on the pulse of what's happening here in Germany. Tell me what is kind of taxing you at the moment. It's your 10th year, so exciting times.
Exciting times. I think as an engineering company, we cannot influence the geopolitical aspects we are facing all. But what we can do is, and this is typically in bad, not best times, innovation is a cure, and saving costs and improving the processes. I think is a good chance for companies who drive the innovation to support the market with good ideas to overcome obstacles.
Yeah, and there are lots of obstacles. I wrote a piece recently for Forbes about 2020 being a seminal year for the industry. As you mentioned, those geopolitical challenges, time to really implement Industry 4.0, lots of other dynamics in the market. It's a challenging time, isn't it? Do you think Industry 4.0 is getting to the point where we can actually utilize it to improve performance, to save money?
I'm pretty sure, and I think we are executing it already. Luckily, we implemented the real data where you can rely on, and utilizing this valuable data to talk to machines, machine-to-machine communication, and improve processes. That's the basic. It's not what you invent today, what you invented in the past to be ready for the future. And I think this is exactly the point. Utilizing today this data into the Industry 4.0. It's in process, and if you're not with, you will lose, especially the next years.
Yeah, and we talked a bit in the past about connectivity. Lots of people are excited about CFX, but we have a new standard this year from SEMI, the LS standard. We have existing standards that are working quite well. Jem, do you feel that we've kind of got past that connectivity argument, because that really is the foundation?
Being in the business for a long time, we always faced a multiple amount of interfaces, and there was never the chance to really focus on one. We have Asia, which focuses on different standards. We have Europe, they would like to be the better standard. But at the end of the day, the vendors have to provide a range of standards and to make it happen. And I think the flexibility is necessary, and it's given by the companies. So now the utilization is in process, and I think it's fine. It's going forward. It just takes more time than everybody expected, but this is usually in our companies changing in our business.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting. Initially we were talking about maybe we'd got 8 standards, and if we added CFX, we would have a single standard. But actually, if we add CFX, we end up with 9 standards instead of 8. So
I think there will be driving standards, and we have to focus on them. With this CFX, and we are attending the CFX lines multiple times on the shows, because we believe it's necessary to utilize this and to support the standard to become a big standard or accepted standard, and we are ready for this.
So, switching gears, let's talk a little bit about Koh Young at this show. You're celebrating your 10th anniversary, you're on the CFX line, as you mentioned, you're in the AOI arena. There's a lot going on.
We have a huge amount of machines here on the booth, not only just on our stand. We have multiple machine and different pick-and-place manufacturers, also to show and to prove to the customer the machine-to-machine communication or the Industry 4.0 readiness. So if you look around, we have it on nearly every pick-and-place. The bigger names are equipped with our machines. So let's see. And to be present is something to convey the message to the market that we are utilizing the interfaces and the benefit of all of this.
Yeah. And 10 years for Koh Young Europe. Those have been an amazing 10 years. You've come from a standing start to really being a market leader.
I think it was a challenging 10 years, and I have to say we are facing 20 as a critical time, but when we started in 2009, it was the massive crisis we faced, and we could overcome it quickly, and the last 10 years was a fantastic growth for us. We could really implement the brand of Koh Young in Europe, and not only just the Europe we all know about. We are dealing in North Africa, South Africa, Middle East. We are going up, and our Europe territory is expanded to Russia and Kazakhstan, where we deliver machine in Ukraine. And this shows how big we have been growing and providing the necessary support and services and helping the customers in all of these regions to be successful.
Yeah, and when I look at your success, it's interesting to try and boil it down to one particular thing. Obviously, there are a whole lot of things, but if you had to say one word that you think is the key to Koh Young's success, not just in Europe but globally, for me, I think initially I would think of innovation, because it's that ability to keep bringing new stuff for the market. Is that true for you?
I fully support. It's a key. I would call it driving innovation, yeah, or disruption innovation. It's if you provide a new idea to the market, and it really puts the market upside down, like we all know 10 years ago with a 3D AOI, which was revolutionary, and now there is nothing else than 3D AOI. I think this describes very well. You put something into the market and it becomes accepted. We have a lot of new technologies provided now and also showing again on the booth, like 3D pin inspection, like other things. It's what has been not executed in the same way before. This is the driving innovation, and maybe getting new standards in measurement.
Yeah, and that's got to be the signature for the next 10 years as well.
I'm pretty sure we have some more surprises in our pockets.
Yeah, I know you do, and I look at what you're doing in the US with your AI team and stuff. Exciting times ahead. Harald, pleasure to see you. Always great to chat. I know we have some other roundtables and things going on this week, so I'm looking forward to those.
Thank you. Thank you.